What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome, episode 17 of the All Pro Jaffos podcast, coming to you live on Facebook. Going to episode 2 on YouTube. Getting things going. Not so kind. I think we're going to be getting on SoundCloud soon, at least the audio version. We're on basically everywhere else but there. So there. There we go. I don't know. I had a little fucking speech impediment moment right there.
Oh, you sound like Porky Pig for a second.
Welcome. It's May 24th, 2020. And got a good show lined up for you today. Started off, Dak Prescott, Cowboys, has still yet to come up with a deal. It was reported by Chris Sims that he was looking at 5 years, $175 million. And he was looking for upwards of $45 million in the final year. Well, Ian Rappaport came out and kind of proved that was wrong, that the only disagreement that is going on with the Cowboys and Dak at the moment is the years. Dak wants 4, the Cowboys are trying to give him 5. But still, 5 years, $175 million. He's only had one playoff win the whole time that he's, been there. Is he even worth that much?
No. But I mean, watching sports shows myself, and because I didn't watch the Cowboys much, and I had to really kind of just take the word of other people. You know what I mean? They got to pay him because he's pretty much what's available. It's either him or you got to get another quarterback with Andy Dalton, or you just got to go with Andy Dalton. And then another team gets Dak. And most likely it's going to be an NFC team. And that's just the problem with that.
He's going to stay in the conference.
He's going to be in the conference, and you got to see him. And then you're not going to want that.
Yeah, see, I think with Dak, the one thing that I've noticed, and we can go look back on film, one thing that I noticed with him, when Zeke is doing well, he'll do well.
Yeah.
If they neutralize Zeke or if Zeke's out, it's a struggle for him. It's a struggle for him. Even having Amari Cooper as a receiver and a decent offensive line, it's still known to be a struggle for him. He hasn't been good when it came to clutch time moments. Final game of the season against to basically clinch the division ahead of the Eagles. You couldn't do it. It's just, I don't know. I think 175, if that's the actual number that they're looking at, I think that's far too much. Is he probably going to be one of the higher paid quarterbacks in the league? Yeah. He has the skill set and stuff. He's a decent quarterback. I'm not going to, deny that. But when you look at the tape, maybe it's just the coaching. That's why I think Dak should just stop fucking around and just sign the 1-year tender, like that, the franchise tag, just to see how him and Mike McCarthy mesh. If they mesh well, boom, yeah, you can tell them, all right, this is the contract. I'm going to be one of the higher paid QBs in the league because it's proven that this could work. So that's what I think Dak should do. But he needs to do it quick because the Chiefs CEO came out and said contract extension talks with Patrick Mahomes are happening during the summer. And we already know Patrick Mahomes is going to basically retire a Chief with this deal. We talked about it a little bit before we started, that thinking probably a 6-7 year deal worth about $200 million. Pretty much 99% of it guaranteed, maybe 100% of it guaranteed. I have no idea. All I know is they're going to pay out Patrick Mahomes ridiculous amount of money. Absolute ridiculous amount of money. Deservedly so, though, too. The kid's something else. I haven't seen anything like this in a long time.
Yeah. First year full start and get MVP, then the second year full start and get a Super Bowl. Yeah. Yeah. You deserve every penny of that.
Yeah, he's definitely got, I mean, he's got everything you need. He's got the mobility to be able to, escape the pocket and do stuff with it. He can throw on the run literally anywhere on the field on a dime. He's a fucking Madden cheat. Like, he's
Creative player for sure.
He's just, it's insane the amount of things that this guy can do. So yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that Patrick Mahomes is going to get paid out like $200 million, if not fucking more. Make sure they guarantee that he retires as a Chief. Give him, I don't know. Would it be out of the realm for a team to give a guy a 10-year contract?
Well, you forgot the team called Oakland. Gave Gruden 10 years,
I'm
100
talking
million.
about a player, not a coach, a player.
I mean, that Gruden contract was unprecedented. So that's not out of the realm, especially the Chiefs ain't won nothing since, 50 years?
Since Super Bowl IV.
See what I'm saying? They probably give it to him.
Probably
They
won't.
like, we're going to give you that lifetime contract. We're giving you the LeBron Nike contract.
But how are they gonna? So if they're gonna pay him that much, obviously the salary cap is gonna get absolutely walloped. So how the hell are they gonna be able to pay out Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill?
Well, you already know Travis Kelce wants to be a Chief and play with Patrick Mahomes until he retires.
You think he'll take
Travis Kelce would definitely take a fucking pay cut for fucking Pat. Definitely. I believe that my whole heart. Because when I saw the live when he was on NFL Live, he was Chiefs down. They just won the Super Bowl and shit, but you could tell he don't want to go nowhere.
Yeah.
He don't want to go nowhere. So he playing with Pat because he just had Aaron. He had Alex Smith. I said Aaron. He had Alex Smith, and before that, who was the quarterback when he was a rookie?
Alex Smith.
He was there the whole time. Alex Smith was there. I thought Alex Smith got in.
Alex Smith's last year was with the Chiefs was the year that Mahomes got drafted. Mahomes sat underneath Alex Smith the entire
Yeah, I'm not
time.
talking about that. I'm talking about Kelce.
Oh, Kelce? Kelce's been there for like 8-9 years.
That's what I mean. And Alex Smith wasn't there that long. So who's the quarterback before that? Because they were booty. Because I'm pretty sure Alex Smith wasn't there when I went to the game, the homecoming game in Oakland, and it was raining and shit. I forgot what year that was. It might have been 15, 16. Might have been 2015.
I can't even tell you who was the quarterback at that time for the Chiefs.
See what I mean? Travis Kelce had one of the worst fucking teams in the league. You don't want to go back to that shit. No.
I'm gonna stay with Mahomes and get Super Bowls for the rest of my career.
Yeah, after Brady get this one, Brady gonna slide this one in. It's gonna fall to a Lamar Rice on that AFC. So,
Dude,
I swear to you, I wish we get the Chiefs.
I don't.
I think the
I,
Chiefs over the fucking Ravens any day.
I just
Any day.
don't want Brady to win another Super Bowl. I'm just tired of it, man. I'm just tired of it. You were tired of it too before he came to your team.
I was tired of the Patriots winning. He was a part of the Patriots organization. And the only reason why I hate the Patriots, because I got a good reason. Because all the Bucks, good defensive players, we send to fucking New England. I'm telling you, just 2 corners alone. We sent Aqib Talib there, and we sent fucking Darrell Reeves there. When we had Darrell Reeves, we had the number 3 defense in the league, but we had I think we were dead last or like close to last in offense. That's why nobody remembers that. Like, we had the number 3 defense in the league, shutting shit down, but we was throwing picks, short yardage.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't want to see Brady win another title. Just
You might have to tune out the playoffs then. I'm telling you. Because the shit I was saying I was at last night, it was a dude, he had a Falcons jersey on when they went to the Super Bowl. Had the Super Bowl patch and everything. People was on his fucking head, man. It was like, you know y'all lost that Super Bowl, right?
you know that was the 28-3 game, right? Yeah. Why would you wear that proudly? Like, no.
That was the question verbatim. Then
That's
dude was
why
like,
you never get Super Bowl jerseys. Never get Super Bowl jerseys when they're about to play. Always when after they play. Because if they lost, cool, you can wear that patch proudly. Or if they win, you can wear the patch proudly. If they lose, take the stitching out that motherfucker. Bring that out.
and that's what basically they were on them saying, but all of them were Niner fans. And he broke their heart individually and equally, the same amounts. He was like, we had the same coach. And I feel like everybody just shut up at that point, except for this Green Bay Packers fan. And I was like, I'm like, oh man, I feel sad for you. Y'all finna have a shitty year. Aaron Rodgers finna be distracted.
So you have Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams.
And they draft a quarterback and a running back. They finna have a shitty year.
They hadn't drafted a wide receiver like since the Aaron got drafted. They haven't drafted an offensive player since Aaron. They haven't done anything to try and help that man out. Their first round pick is Jordan. Oh, oh, I can't even begin to fathom how pissed off Packers fans were at that. Can't. It's too funny. But Mahomes, yeah, he's gonna get paid out a whole lot of money. And especially with this new proposed rule that's coming out, um, I don't even think it's gonna be fair because it's basically gonna just Patrick Mahomes is gonna be playing like winter ball. You know how you play basketball? Winner just keeps going. I miss the shot keeps going. Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing with Patrick Mahomes because this new rule that's coming out says it's an alternative to the onside kick that would allow a team a chance to maintain possession by going for it on 4th and 15 from their 25-yard line. Support for this idea is definitely growing. This reported by Tom Pelissero, NFL.com. And Mahomes tweeted out like he was basically licking his chops. 4th and 15, that's fucking nothing for Mahomes. He's done that before.
But
So basically, for Mahomes to go and score a touchdown and then say, hey, we're going to go for it on 4th and 15 so we can go score another touchdown on these bastards. You know, it's not even going to be fair. And there's nothing in that proposed rule that says that you have to be trailing to do it.
that's dumb.
That ain't fair.
That's dumb as shit. That fucks up with strategy. Like just all team strategy, you got to refocus your strategy now, and it's not even like that's a rule to save players. Because, all right, so let me get this straight because I haven't read this. So they're taking out the onside kick.
Right.
See, that's why I have a problem because it's like the Saints wouldn't even have a Super Bowl without the onside kick.
Well, the onside kick has changed over the years because now it has to be like that dribbler or whatever that goes. They can't like fucking sky the onside kick anymore. They can't do that anymore. Health concerns and all that shit of somebody getting fucking plastered before they get the ball. You know, it's a health risk thing. So now all they can do is dribble, like basically hit it on the ground. And that's gotten to the point where the onside kick has become irrelevant. The chances of you getting the onside kick now are like damn near slim to none. At that point, you're just giving the other team field position. So now they're trying to come up with an alternative to that idea, you know, to give you, I guess, a higher percent. I guess a team has a higher percentage of making it on 4th and 15 than getting an onside kick. You know, so I think maybe that's how they're looking at it. I don't know. We'll see. Because I think that if that rule does come into play, there's going to be some teams that'll basically never fucking come off the field.
Yeah, like Mahomes.
I feel like what they should do is to kind of regulate that, something like that from happening, you can only get like 2 per game or like 1 per half, kind of like a challenge. You can only do one onside kick attempt, the 4th and 15 attempt in the first half. Same thing in the second half. If you get it, you get it. Cool. You know, if you don't, you don't. That's just. I think that's how they should go about it. That might make it a little bit more. I mean, keep the onside kick, but give them that 4th and 15 option only as like 1 option per half. I mean, if they're going to do that, they probably wouldn't keep the onside kick anyway, but we'll see. And then after that, the next proposed rule was something that I think you and me can both agree on, that it probably should have been done a whole long time ago. In addition of a booth ref or sky judge as the 8th game official, also adds a senior tech advisor to the referee to assist the crew. Basically. So that should have been done a whole long time ago. To be completely honest, this should have been something that was on their radar to make sure that they get everything the way it should be. So, but that rule I think is going to happen because they really want to make sure that they got everything right.
Yeah.
And because the Saints keep getting screwed. The Saints keep getting fucked. So,
I'm be honest. I hate to see them win just like as much as you hate to see Brady win. They're in the same division as us. You never want your division rival to, win the Super Bowl and shit.
Well,
so,
yeah,
but that was fucked up. That was fucked up. They definitely would have won too. They would have beat the shit out of the fucking Pats. Yeah. It wouldn't have been no 13-10 game. Like it would have been crazy.
That was such a horrible game.
Yeah, that was a shit.
And for me, that was one of those games that just it irks you and pisses you off because not only was it one of the shittiest Super Bowls to ever happen, Brady got his fucking 5th ring. I was like, that's the way he gets it? Like, really? That he gets the, was it 6 on that one? Oh, 6 against the Rams. Okay. So that's how he gets his 6th ring. With a shitty Super Bowl win. A win that he didn't really have much to do with.
Well,
fuck, man.
They're gonna cement him. They're gonna cement him in Tampa when we get this number 7 for him.
A statue of Brady?
Oh, for sure. For sure. They already gave him the old moniker Tampa Brady, Tampa Bay.
He's trying to trademark that shit.
And he already did.
Oh, well, then
he trademarked that shit like it was 2 days after he signed the contract.
I just want to see him retire, man. That's all I want.
You gonna retire a buck?
I just want a new face. You just something new. I'm tired of seeing Tom Brady play Austin in the Super Bowl. I really am.
I mean, it's sports, man. You gotta get better. If you're not stopping him, you gotta get better. That's all that is. People on your team gotta have heart. Everybody can't be a lion, man.
That's true. Fucking, he's having a documentary about him.
Yep, I'm watching that shit too. That's gonna be recorded.
Series. Having for the entire world to relive all 6 of the Super Bowls.
No, you just hate it. Because he's supposed to have more. David Tyree saved that man, Eli. Saved his ass. Because that throw was trash.
Matter of fact, without anybody else doing something for him, he should have none. Had it not been for Vinatieri, had it not been for the tuck rule, had it not been for fucking any of those plays, Tom Brady would. Nice fat old goose egg right there.
Hey, man.
It's bullshit. It's all rigged for him.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say that. I'd just be like,
this is right. Man. He cheated his way to the 6. I get it. Deflated balls and all.
Say, now that one I get you. That deflated ball shit is fucked up. But that Atlanta Falcons one, he won that shit.
He won that. Atlanta fucking choked that one.
So he would definitely have won. He definitely would have won, but he won the fuck out of that one.
Yeah, Atlanta definitely choked that one away. It's almost like they completely just, like the whole adrenaline shot that they had at the beginning, just like it all disappeared. Like all the energy just went away.
Yeah, that was probably my best Super Bowl memories, man.
You know what they could have had to keep their energy up?
What's that? Oh, actually, no, it wasn't. We beat the shit out of Oakland. But what?
They could have had some raised energy. They wouldn't have had any crash. That would have been all good. Raised energy would have helped the Atlanta Falcons get to victory. Oh, I love these guys. I love it. The stuff keeps me up, man. I drive truck 2 hours up and back from San Jose to Sacramento all the time. At like sometimes 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, that stuff definitely helps me out. Raised energy takes a great, big, giant leap of faith when it comes to instilling a high-quality formula to bring consumer a powerful yet sustained energetic experience to help push your workouts and focus to the next level. Perfect for anyone, anytime. Raise Energy has become the most popular and best-rated energy drink on the market to date, with a phenomenal flavor profile that puts most competitors to Shame. Now, go to get yourself a case of Ray's Energy, whatever flavor it is that you want. Voodoo, Palo, Galaxy Burst, Guava, Mango, Strawberry Colada. The list goes on and on. The Baja Lime and the new flavor, Watermelon Burst, that just came out recently. Go to repsports.com, REPP sports.com, and use the promo code ALPHA-RAYS to get 15% off your order. Raise Energy, repsports.com, Alpha Rays promo code, 15% off. Go get yourself some Rays. And make sure you have all the energy in the world and no crash. Don't be like the Atlanta Falcons. So moving on, we have come into segment of the show, and he's nodding his head because I feel like he has a story to tell. We have come to the segment of the show where we just get to let Country K just, rant shit and talk his shit about dumb people in life. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Country Roast with Country K.
All right. So this one is not sports related at all. Well, slightly. But this one is for DirecTV. I fucking love you, but I hate you at the same time. Like, it's almost like that fucking bittersweet song by Kanye West. Sorry, what?
Oh, he's getting the background behind him. There you go. With the trees and all. There you go.
Fucking tight. All right, but no, this one's for DirecTV. Y'all motherfuckers. How the fuck? All right, first off, how the fuck did you delete 3 of my fucking goddamn Last Dance episodes? I wanted to binge watch all 10 of them motherfuckers, and you delete 3 of them. You delete 3, 4, and 5. If you replace them, you cool. Like, I don't know if someone sees this shit, but somebody got to do something because that's some bullshit. I ain't delete it. I don't even have. So I'm confused on how that get deleted. I only had that and Rick and Morty. That was it. That was it. I was recording Rick and Morty. New season just came out. You know what I mean? Shout out to the creators. You guys are fucking geniuses. That and Solar Opposites, but this is not about that. Anyway, at the same time, y'all deleted my shit. We got a problem.
We had to skip a segment because of that, goddammit.
Yeah. 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 So, fuck you kindly. Fuck you guys. And I think I've had enough. Had enough.
Is that your rant? Is that where you're going?
That's all I got today. That's all I got for him. I'm telling you, I'm hungover as shit, dog. I ain't really too much energy right now.
Oh man, this is gonna be one of our shortest episodes we've ever had.
Oh, holy
It's all
shit!
good, though.
What the fuck is that?
What?
Oh, God, that. It was like a scorpion fly on my fucking arm. Then it fell in my pants. I was trying to show you that shit was crawling up my fucking leg.
Like, nah, just let that go, man. You don't need to show me that. Get that thing off you.
Yeah, no, that's why I said, fuck that, I'm going. Hey, EA say Adam too.
Oh, you said Adam?
Yeah, in the group.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see. Da-da-da. 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 Da-da-da.
Yo, I might be recording right here every time. This shit is tight.
He said we're almost about done with the episode. I don't know what he's gonna contribute to.
I feel like He did that shit last episode, but whatever.
And Flame on! There he is.
Where are you?
You got a mask on. Are you inside your own house with a mask on?
I was just outside.
Oh. Where are you though?
He's
In the house.
So why do you have a mask on?
I don't know. I just don't ever take it off.
It's gotten to that point now. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, even after pointing it out, you still want to leave it on? Okay, cool. We'll go.
I'm about to go back outside. it's
Yeah,
cold as shit.
Oh, that hair, man, that still gets me every time I see it.
Hey, we was talking about the Chiefs too.
So we've come to the part of the show. It's debate time. We're having trouble figuring out what to debate about. Didn't even really figure out what to debate about when it came into this episode. But, top of my head, I guess we can debate.
Yo.
What?
Not you.
Oh. I guess we could debate. The next dynasty in any sport. Doesn't have to be football. Could be basketball. The next super dynasty, because the super dynasty, I guess in the NBA, I guess you could look at it as the Bulls with their 6, and then I guess Patriots with their 6. Who's going to be the next all-time sports dynasty?
Whatever people do.
It's gonna probably be the team he has on, because people don't understand how good they're about to be this coming season.
Jesus Christ.
I don't like talking about it because I'm a Heat fan myself, but
The Brooklyn Nets.
nah.
Good God.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be the Warriors, bro.
Because
Because if
sweet, I like it. I'll take it.
because they got Andrew Wiggins, and they're keeping him. They got him starting at the 3. Clay's gonna be at the 2. Steph is at the 1. I don't really like Draymond's game, and he got exposed this season, how trash he really is. And I've been saying that the whole time. I'm like, if Draymond goes to another team,
Draymond needs another star player to play with, or you know what I mean. He's like the supporting star player. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get you.
He doesn't really do the shit that flashes catches your attention, but he does that dirty stuff. You know what I mean? The stuff that made Zach Randolph relevant, shit that made LaMarcus Aldridge relevant, because LaMarcus Aldridge too, like, he kind of fell off the last couple seasons. I mean, he fell off to the Spurs to DeMar. You know what I mean?
Because they want him to be a star player in San Antonio. But I get you. I understand completely.
I mean, you don't rely on Draymond.
Draymond has always been that support defensive player. That's all. That's what he's been. He was never known for his offense. He was always known for his good defense and support help.
True, but
Passing
that's what I'm
ability
saying.
and assists and stuff too. I mean, he's the only guy to get a triple double with points not being one of the
points, right?
Yeah, but the league's getting more versatile, the big man. So it's going to be a problem for him, because you got people like fucking. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When you got to guard somebody that's getting better, like Marvin Bagley. You know what I mean? Marvin Bagley, he's taller, and if he can get that shot off, he's shooting over Draymond every time.
Shoot over anybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like him, and then So he plays the 5, but Haynes in New Orleans, he got drafted with fucking Zion. He was the one that got drafted 2nd round or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jackson Hayes?
Yeah, that fucker's
Oh, yeah,
bouncy.
yeah. He became a starter at the end of the year, didn't he? Or towards the end of the year?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then you got him, and then he got a fucking guard Zion. That's not happening. He's gonna get buckets put all upon his head and his body and his soul. You know what I
Do you
mean?
see? Remember Zion? Man, Zion's a freak of nature, man. Because like
Yeah.
the way he just took the rebound away from Giannis. Oh my God.
Snatch Giannis, and Giannis looked at him like he was afraid of him. Like,
Yeah.
like he took his soul, like Shang Tsung or some shit.
Oh hell no.
That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. As soon as I saw that, I thought, I'm like, ooh, Zion's about to be a problem.
See what I mean? But
No, ever
my
since that summer league game when he took the ball away from fucking from Knox, that shit was fucking hilarious. That shit. And then he just took a hop. He just took a hop step and then just dunked it in. Like what the fuck? That's a kid. He's 19 years old.
I'm telling you. So
Yeah, he's.
The Warriors is my guess, like with the dynasty shit. But I seriously believe the Pelicans are gonna be a problem too, because they got
problems, especially with Lonzo Ball actually getting a decent jump shot.
Yeah.
Ooh. Real quick, guys. Field Yates reported this. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo announces effective today that all professional sports teams in the state can begin training camps while following the appropriate health protocols. So New York just opened up for professional sports. California is open for professional sports. Florida.
Florida's been open. Welcome to the party, guys.
Yeah.
It's been open, so we already got a week in the hole.
It never closed.
Field Yates.
Florida never closed.
No, we closed. We closed for a bit.
For like a week.
But hey, Brady was on the field all this week. He had all his receivers.
Because everything was open. Including the guy's house that he walked into.
All right, so first he lives off the beach.
Literally all of Florida is open to everyone.
I was watching that Jameis Winston thing again. You know what this is, yo? This is W. We gonna eat W's.
The absolute worst motivational speaker.
And then we proceed to get our ass whooped because of this motherfucker, man. All right.
And he tries to dap up Deshaun Jackson right after he sticks his fucking hand in his mouth. Did you see that? Do you remember that shit? He was like this. No. And then he tried to give Deshaun Jackson a dap. And Deshaun was like,
Just licked your fingers and want a handshake with me? What is wrong with you?
you just put your fingers in your mouth. You just gonna give me a handshake? Don't do that.
Oh my God.
You don't got to worry about Jameis Winston no more, Kay. Don't worry about it. You're all good.
Yes, I do. And you got to understand, yo. Yes, I do. You got to think about it. He's playing for the Saints. Drew Brees is getting old and brittle. That's why he's out after the year.
How mad would you be if...
Not happening. Whatever you're proposing, it's not happening.
If Drew Brees got hurt, Jameis Winston took the starting reins and beat Tom Brady and the Bucks.
It's not happening. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Like, that wouldn't happen.
I'm not saying it would happen. I'm just saying how mad would you be?
Like, putting that shit out there. Like, I can't give that energy. Like, because some shit like, we'll lose Shaquille Barrett and fucking Devin White. And then all we got is fucking Vontae. That'll fucking handicap the fuck out of us. It's some shit like that'll happen. We'll lose like a bunch of defensive players. You know what I mean? Knock on this fucking wood. But Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna get her energy. That's some shit he'll win if that happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Like
you
if
think so I guess going back to the debate question, you think the Warriors are gonna be the next like dynasty team?
yeah, because of the team that they have been saying since they got D'Angelo Russell. I was like, as soon as they get D'Angelo, I'm like, they're trading him. They're not gonna keep him. Like,
Yeah, he was
no ma-
trading the whole time.
yeah, that was just a trade to satisfy KD, and they was gonna trade him for somebody else. I knew that was gonna happen. Because D'Angelo Russell's a starter and a team leader. You know
He
what I
was an
mean? Even
all-star
though,
too. Remember that? He was an all-star too.
yeah,
He was
even
just
though he's
coming
full
out his
blown
first
snitch.
all-star.
You're right, completely right. Even though he's a full blown snitch, but
No, the Warriors signed him. He just had to throw away his phone. He had no social media presence or nothing with the Warriors.
I had to bring that one up, huh?
I'm telling you.
That's what it is.
And then this motherfucker, right before he went to the Warriors, he got stopped in LaGuardia Airport with the fucking weed and shit.
Yeah, he had weed in a coffee cup or some shit.
Yeah.
He tried to sneak like buds and a
Hey,
coffee
smile
cup.
real quick.
Oh shit.
You got the Jaffa sign coming through your teeth, bro.
I don't know if that's saying something about my teeth hygiene.
You got the pearly whites.
The Grizzlies.
Or
Or
it
is it
just
green screen? Which one?
that's crazy.
That's pretty funny.
Who's your pick for the dynasty?
So next, I guess so. Well, I guess if anyone had a chance to be the best or the next like 6 ring, dynasty, I guess the Warriors would be it. They already have 3, already halfway there.
You got 4.
You got four total, right?
4
Yeah.
total, but I mean like in their era, in their like times.
Oh yeah, 5-year gap. It was like 3
Yeah.
and 5.
Yeah, 3 and 5. 3 and 5 and 5 straight finals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but it's hard. Like say if the Pelicans win soon, it's gonna be hard to debate that one because they're gonna just keep winning. You know what I mean? They're just gonna keep winning because I'm telling you, that man-child Zion, he's only gonna get more fit. He's only gonna get better.
Is he the next one?
He could be.
He could be the next Barkley if Barkley fucking, you know what I mean, went in reverse.
He could be in Barkley if Barkley wins a championship, or if Zion wins a championship.
Yeah.
Like,
As soon as Zion wins that chip, I feel like he's gonna overshoot Barkley because he's already like undersized one, and
Zion could possibly go down as one of the most dominant players since Shaq. Not size-wise,
No, I get you.
dominance-wise.
Yeah, I get you.
performance-wise.
Just like the sheer just power and everything. I can't wait to see him in a dunk contest. That's all. I want to see that.
Man, I don't think people understand LeBron earlier years, how dominant and how forceful he was, how he was dunking on people at the Cavs. Like he was
I know he was.
really like he switched his game up. Like people really like they talk about him now and they just like, oh, he's like a bunch of people would call him various words playing off of his name, but you know what I mean. But just call him a flopper and all kind of.
I mean, he does flop.
Yeah, but I mean, again, that's the game today. They really play more on fouls and shit like that. That's how James Harden won the MVP. Saying James Harden became second in MVP when Giannis won. You know what I mean? He was close this year too.
Could LeBron play in MJ's era?
See, the thing is, I say yes, but people saying he's soft and all that shit. I say yes, just because he adapted to what he was playing in. You know what I mean? I felt because when LeBron first came in, Jordan's like the year after Jordan retired. You know what I'm saying? But Jordan retired 02. He came in the year after Jordan retired. So I believe he could have. He would have just adapted to the game. You know what I mean? Because when LeBron was in high school, LeBron started at the 4 his freshman year. You know what I mean? And then I think he was a 4 sophomore year, then moved to the 3 sophomore year. Like he could have, and he played football too. So I'm not, and wide receiver at football. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say he couldn't. He could have. He wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have been the chosen one. I can tell you that much. But he would have came in first round pick, probably the same pick.
I know right now, if Michael Jordan were to have played in this era, his numbers would be ungodly.
Yeah.
His numbers would be absolutely untouchable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I still, to this day, think Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player to ever play the game. Ever play the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he could have literally played in any era and been
the same dominant player he was.
Yeah. So I still even think LeBron, like, I don't know. It's just one of those things.
I don't know. I feel like people like swayed their opinion of LeBron when he came to Miami. To be honest, I feel like that's
when he came to Miami. Yeah, people were giving him shit for Miami because of that 1 hour fucking announcement episode that he put up. It's basically the same shit that they were giving KD for going to do like a super team type of thing. That's basically what it was about. But with LeBron,
well, KD left the team that lost 3-1 in the conference finals to the team that beat them.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's a different narrative.
Lost to Boston.
LeBron was a free agent.
Yeah,
and he lost to Boston in Game 6.
But what I'm
he
saying
didn't go to Boston
with LeBron, a lot of people
he lost to Boston in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the different narrative was he needs a team that he needs to go to a team that can beat them, right?
Yeah.
Instead of fuck it, we just keep losing to them. I'm gonna join the fucking Celtics.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
Like,
and that's why I was saying, like, the whole Miami shit, got that much for.
Everybody who gives LeBron the greatest of all time title obviously didn't grow up or see any of what Michael Jordan did.
I don't think that's what it is. I think it's more of LeBron does more than Jordan. Like Jordan to go out there and fucking kill and get points and shit like that, but LeBron's still able to.
LeBron will have double-digit stats in every category. Put it that way.
Yeah.
LeBron is literally an all-around superstar.
Yeah. So that's more what it is. LeBron, like I promise you, LeBron makes passes that's like, what the fuck? Like, how did that even happen? You know what I mean? Like, bro, he makes those.
Like, let's put it this way. Like, if let's put someone the same height as LeBron James do the same pass. Mario Hezonja. Like, if he were to do that same pass, that shit would have getting picked off 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
LeBron has that extra fucking, you know what I mean? Like that, like extra sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and like when he threw the ball to fucking JaVale McGee when he fucking was like he one-handed and fucking threw it like that, and JaVale went and dunked it. That shit was crazy.
So how many times has LeBron taken the final buzzer beater shot and hit it? I know he's done it a few times, but has he literally all the clutch shit that ever has to happen when it comes to LeBron playing, it's gone to somebody else. Ray Allen, hello, when it came to the Spurs.
Big moments, and again, you got to remember
he was never.
He didn't pass it to Ray Allen. He didn't pass it to Ray Allen. He took the shot,
missed it.
Lost the rebound. Kicked it out to Allen.
Big moment shots he was never able to make with the efficiency like Jordan did.
Uh-uh.
I
But
again, I
but
agree because
but
Jordan was more
but
of a shooter.
but LeBron also has that knack, just like Jordan, to make everybody around him better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or perform better.
Yeah.
Or perform better. Or perform better. You know what I'm saying?
That I'll give him
You
that.
have LeBron James as a scapegoat for players like Mario Chalmers. You know, even Chris Bosh, who turned into a fucking role player after him. He was a superstar in Toronto.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like LeBron really does make everybody better, but he didn't start doing that shit until he left Cleveland the first time.
No, I ain't gonna agree with that. See, now I agree with you with your whole thing, but you got to remember, LeBron took the fucking shitty ass Cavs to the fucking finals his third year in the league. I can name two players on that roster, two: Darnell Mitchell and Marshall and fucking Mo Williams. Those are the only two players I remember on that team.
Because they weren't just role players. They were glorified role players. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like the big three for them:
LeBron having
Mo
that
Williams, LeBron James, and Anderson Varejao. That was their big three. Or even fucking Zadrinas Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas was still fucking. You know what I mean? Like he was
Yeah,
still.
he brought him to Miami.
He was. Yeah, he brought him to Miami too. He was still producing though.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's my point. He got them to produce before LeBron got there. Them fuckers was ass, like they were trash. And then 3 years after he gets there, they go to the finals, and that's how the big Celtics big three happened. It's like people forgot, like that's what happened. Like LeBron really didn't do anything. Like he played his game and he
in a way, that's kind of how it happened for Jordan too.
Because then when you get on a good team, you get on a good team that he didn't construct. D Wade did that shit. D Wade had the vision. That's why D Wade was been my favorite player after Shaq. You know what I'm saying? So like D Wade constructed that and he helped the first year. Like he led that first year.
LeBron and MJ's parallels when it comes to that greatest of all time moniker is actually kind of similar. They both came to teams that were shit before they got there. Jordan got there before Jordan got there, the Bulls were fucking asshat. You know, Cavs the same thing. Jordan couldn't get to the finals just by himself. That's when Pippen came in and then started helping him out, getting to the finals and actually winning. The only thing that becomes different when it comes to where they start to merge off is, one, Jordan never lost the finals. Ever. 6-0, never lost the finals. Fucking LeBron has lost more than he's won.
But is that a fucking fault of Bron? Because honestly, like some of it, like when he lost to the Mavs, I agree that's completely his fault. We lost to the Spurs. Come on, bro.
To the Spurs.
Both those times lost to the Spurs. Hell no.
Here's what I'm saying. The Spurs were a better team. Michael Jordan said, I don't give a damn what team. Karl Malone, Stockton, the teams that he played over 20 Hall of Famers that he denied a ring on the teams that they were playing against the finals, either Eastern Conference Finals or in the regular finals. It didn't matter who, what team. Michael Jordan was going to take the last shot. He was going to put the dagger in him, and he was going to win that title no matter what, no excuses. LeBron couldn't do that. LeBron was not able to do that.
See, my thing is,
Jordan could.
My thing is, one, I agree because he's not that type of player. He wants his people around him to shine when they're supposed to shine. That's where LeBron comes in, and he's not the type of leader like Jordan. He's not gonna beat your ass. Like he's not gonna just come and
eat you up either. He's not gonna. I feel like LeBron's the type of person who encourages or he just gives up completely. You've seen him give up on J.R.
That's all it is.
Like I'm just saying, like that's the perfect example. The J.R. Smith blunder. Like
that's the difference between LeBron, the giver, and Michael Jordan, the assassin.
I guess,
Jordan
but
was
I mean,
killer.
again, like I said, Jordan had to wait those 7, 8 years before he got his first ring.
Right.
LeBron went his third year and he lost to a big three.
Right.
LeBron kept losing to big threes. Like they had to construct big threes when he was driving teams by himself. LeBron ain't have nobody. LeBron had nobody. As soon as he gets somebody, they go to the finals again. They lost to a team of Hall of Famers. Because you got to remember, though, he imploded. I agree. He imploded. But Dirk was a Hall of Famer. Jason Kidd's a Hall of Famer. Who else was on that team? He's not going to be a Hall of Famer, though. That's the only reason why I ain't calling him. No, he's not going to be a Hall of Famer. Fuck no. Fuck no. Matter of fact, I take that back. It's the NBA Hall of Fame, so they might give it to him second
Just
ballot.
giving people everything, bro. That's what I'm saying. They're just giving motherfuckers the fucking the Hall of Fame jacket, bro. They're really just doing
longevity, and he won. Yeah, they might give it to him. So, but he's not for sure. He's not a for sure Hall of Famer though. So, and then he had a Hall of Fame coach that he was going against, Eric Spoelstra. That was his first year going. He wasn't on the team when we went to 06. I mean 05, 06. He wasn't the coach. You get what I'm saying? We had Pat Riley coaching. Pat Riley was our coach when we had Shaq and we fucking won. You get what I'm saying? Pat Riley retired, so he was just fucking GM. So that's what I'm saying. It's like the next year.
That roster was pretty stacked too. I mean, fuck. Behind Shaq, we had a guy. Oh yeah. They had fucking Alonzo Mourning behind Shaq.
Alonzo Mourning and Ilgauskas. Yeah, we had a roster. Yeah, Jason Williams, fucking Gary Payton.
Y'all had I think, did y'all have Capono too?
No, I don't think we had Capono. I know we had James Posey. We might have James Posey and Antoine Walker.
You guys did have Antoine Walker. You guys did.
Did we have Rashard Lewis? I think we have Rashard Lewis too. We had a stacked fucking roster, bro.
No, Rashard Lewis is on the Sonics still. He didn't join the Heat. Well, he didn't join the Heat until LeBron was on there.
Yep.
Or a year before LeBron. He was number 9.
Yeah, you're right. But still, that's one of my favorite
players. Rashard Lewis.
Yeah.
I love his shot.
Yeah, that man has stroke. That's what I'm saying. It's like LeBron, real life, because it's like, yeah, LeBron was nice. He wears 23, and they expect him to play like Jordan because he's wearing 23. But just think if LeBron number was like 12. They wouldn't compare him to fucking Jordan. You get what I'm saying? They would just be like, all right, whatever, he's whatever. You get what I'm saying? And the reason, like, to be honest with you, rest in peace, but I feel like personally, this is my personal opinion for what I see. I feel like people don't give Kobe the same conversation as Jordan because Kobe completely stripped Jordan game. Completely stripped Jordan game.
I had always thought Kobe was behind Jordan, and if you're gonna give like a top 3 or whatever, for me it's Jordan, Kobe, then LeBron. That's how it should be. Like if they're literally comparing LeBron James and Michael Jordan just based off the fucking jersey number that he wore, then that's like that beyond dumb. And they literally, media needs to get a whole lot better in figuring out who the fuck they're going to compare to the GOAT. But
take a couple seconds to think about that shit and realize that they make stupid ass fucking goddamn topics now. They have nothing to associate shit with nothing. They just make shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So that's what it is, bro. Is he wore number 23? He came in as the chosen one. It was a whole hype around him, and that's what it was. Like, oh, he's still like Jordan. He wears the same number as Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard to escape.
It's kind of hard to escape that the comparison if you're the same number and everything. He should have just kept number 32. I'm just saying, he should have just kept him at 32.
When he was in high school, yeah.
St. Vincent, St. Mary's,
Or he could have just rocked that 6.
his whole career, because that's his practice number.
Yeah.
Like that's been his practice number.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's like you got to understand, like that's the only reason why they did that. Because when Kobe came in with rocking number 8, nobody compared him to Jordan. Nobody.
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. I mean, not because he was wearing number 8.
But
But
it was his
the
game
game
because he played like Jordan.
between them two was similar. It was the exact same game.
the exact,
played
yeah,
like
you
Jordan.
literally watching copy and paste on a different jersey. Like literally. I'm not saying like the first 2 years of Kobe Bryant's career. I'm talking literally the first three-peat.
Jordan knew that Kobe was going to be the truth when he was gone. Jordan,
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he knew it. He knew in 1998, the Kobe's All-Star game, first All-Star game.
Yep, he knew it then, and he knew it everything after that.
Because
So I'll take back that.
if you watch The Last Dance,
Well, his little brother.
I didn't watch the whole thing yet. I did see the first episode, so I saw that part where he's talking about. Well, I saw that on a clip, actually. ESPN clip or some shit. When he was
Man.
talking about, he's like that little
Without
Laker
Kobe,
kid.
without Jordan, there was no Kobe. Kobe even said that. So,
Again, that's my point.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I get all of my things from him. That's what he says. And then like there's I'm not gonna tell you the whole episode, bro, but like this is one episode like literally about Kobe, right? Or not about Kobe, but like centered around Kobe's first All-Star appearance in '98, right?
Mm.
He 1 year removed from his rookie season. You know what I'm saying? 19-year-old phenom is playing as a starter in the All-Star game against Michael Jordan. And then like basically Kobe said like, yeah, that's the first time I ever like asked Mike, for like advice. Ever since then, like Kobe would score 25 or 20, 25 plus every time he plays Jordan.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Not only that, like he was asking him. You've seen the old clip from before, like of him asking about if you're like if you're it's a post, right? How how you gonna how are you supposed to feel where you go? You know what I mean? Like as a defender, how are you supposed to feel where you go? And then Michael Jordan says, "You want to know where I'll go? I'll go right there for your ribs. Call the foul." Pretty much, right? Like pretty fucking much. Like after that, you see Kobe Bryant do that shoulder fade, and then expose the turnaround. You know what I'm saying? The same thing, Jordan. Dribble, shoulder fade, turnaround. Dribble, shoulder fake, fade. You know what I'm saying? Like literally
Same exact game.
same exact game. Like
he stripped this shit completely. He
So
stripped it
then,
completely.
this debate went from who's going to be the next dynasty to who's better, LeBron or Michael Jordan. That's what it turned out to be.
That's why I said I'm not arguing that. I agree that Jordan is the best player. That's saying I feel like it's unfair to give LeBron this stigma of the shit he's getting because people forget the teams that he had to play by himself. Like, remember, like, yes, Jordan was fucking nice. He was a killing shit, but he did have a fucking big role player that was taking all those defensive shots. Defending. He had Scottie defending the second best player. If Jordan's guarding the best player in the fourth quarter and shit like that, Scottie was guarding the whole three. Or Scottie was guarding the second best player. LeBron didn't have that, like, at all until he got to Miami, and then he went back to the Cavs. And now, like, you got to remember, like, his first 8 years, he was just him.
LeBron ever win Defensive Player of the Year?
No, because that's not LeBron's game.
All defense 11 years in a row?
No, that's not his game. Like, you got to remember, like, you're
but that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that because people say that LeBron James is the better all-around player when they forget that Michael Jordan was a defensive badass as well.
Yeah. LeBron
you don't get 11 years of being all defense by being a slouch, especially in that era.
He wasn't a slouch. Like he locked people up his first 8 years. He guarded his man the first 8 years. And you remember LeBron was chasing shit down. He was down blocking everybody. You got to remember that. People was looking for LeBron. Like LeBron was coming to pin shit on the backboard. You got to remember that. Like I'm telling you, when he was doing that shit from the Cavs in the beginning to Miami, and then when he went back to Cleveland, I didn't think he had that in him anymore. Like his legs and shit, he ain't had that in him.
He didn't have. He didn't. No, it's not his legs. He just didn't. He didn't have to do it by himself.
Yeah.
When he came back to the Cavs, he just didn't have to do it by himself.
So that's what I'm saying. Like LeBron used to block shit. He used to play defense. Like he used to get steals. He used to sit in the chair, get steals, and he used to chase down blocks. That wasn't his man. He used to chase down fast breaks.
I think I remember almost every year that LeBron had like a standout defensive season, he was in the top 5 of the defensive player of the year votes. Anyway,
he was up there, and he'll lose because you got to remember he was losing to like Bruce Bowen for the Spurs. He was losing to fucking like
Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace for 3 years. He lost to Ben Wallace. Like, come on, bro. Like, he's losing to players that's like getting 2 blocks a game. Like, why do you expect LeBron to do that and then still go get 30 points?
That's fine. What I'm saying is Jordan only won Defensive Player of the Year once. But what I'm saying is he made the all-defense team 11 years. LeBron hadn't made the all-defense team like that.
Bruce Bowen was a 3. Bruce Bowen's a 3. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand, bro. Like, he was losing to people they were more defensive than him because their role was play defense. He was losing to Tony Allen. I forgot about Tony Allen. He was losing to Tony Allen.
First team all defense.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, LeBron, yes, granted, LeBron could have went higher clip on defense, but you got to remember, he was by himself. He was by himself. That was hilarious.
I was like, what the heck?
But no, he was losing. He was losing to players that were just strictly playing defense on their teams. You get what I'm saying? So again, the league changed, and I agree. He could have been more mindset doing that, but you can't like fault him for losing to players that was like, I'm going in the game straight for defense. I'm not even trying to score.
Yeah. I guess.
But that's why I said I'm not disagreeing. Jordan is the best player. But it's like, again, it's eras. It's eras, and the eras change. So I'm not going to say.
That's why I said earlier, when it comes to like eras, when you make the argument of who the greatest of all time is, when you talk about Michael Jordan, you know he could have played in any era, past, present, at his point, or now in today's NBA. LeBron James, yeah, he can play in today's NBA. Could he have played back in the day? We still have that question. We don't know.
Man, we haven't seen
he's had that stigmatism behind him being the flopper, being the guy who bitches and moans all the time. Michael Jordan didn't bitch. He just went and straight, all right, you know what? I'm about to destroy all of your dreams because you don't deserve to be on the stage.
I agree. He should not complain. I agree with you. That complaining shit is weak. I agree.
It is weak.
But at the same time, bro, don't act like Kobe wasn't bitching and moaning too.
I've said that. I know Kobe bitched and moaned all the time. I knew that.
And we've yet to see Jordan win a chip without Scottie, without players that was fulfilling their role how they supposed to. We've yet to see that. We've seen LeBron take a team to the finals. Granted, got swept, but he got swept to a big 3. He got swept Tony Parker, Manu, and Tim Duncan.
I mean, in the early years of Jordan, before Scottie kind of came and made his way into the thing to actually help him out to get the shit. Because, I mean, let's be real. Even Jordan said it. Without Scottie Pippen, there might not be no 6. There might not be a whole, Jordan thing. We all completely understood that. The thing was, Michael Jordan was also playing the Detroit Pistons back in those days.
I agree.
Shit, that wasn't just a big three. That was a big five. He was playing these dominant, crazy ass teams. That's what I'm saying. That number that I see where he denied 20 plus Hall of Famers from getting a ring. Like that's how much higher would the moniker of all these other players have been? They had Hall of Fame careers, but they never won a title. Why? Because of one man, Michael Jordan.
I agree. So I'm gonna ask you this. Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kevin Durant, are they Hall of Famers?
Yeah. KD is.
You don't think James Harden a Hall of Famer?
No. KD and Russ is.
You don't think James Harden a Hall of Famer?
James Harden, when he's done with his career, they will call him a Hall of Famer. He may not be the first ballot. But he's going to get into the Hall of Fame. Russell Westbrook.
What, his step back?
His scoring numbers, just numbers. He's going off numbers.
Yeah, just by numbers.
Okay, cool. So
that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. Just by the numbers, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
All right, cool. The Warriors fucking start. I won't say 5. They're starting 4. When when they was down 3-1.
So you're talking Steph, Clay, KD, Draymond?
KD wasn't
Clay, Draymond,
Iguodala.
Iguodala.
Out of those 5.
And they had Andrew Bogut as their 5. I don't think he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Steph will be in the Hall of Fame.
Clay will too.
Clay will be in the Hall of Fame.
And Draymond's going to get in for this defensive bullshit.
Yeah.
And Iguodala won Finals MVP.
So he's going to make the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So that's my thing. That's 7. That's just 2 years. All right, so LeBron, I only said one of the years they won in Miami. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we beat the Spurs the first time. Again.
For their back-to-back.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. But we're talking about
that's over 10. So yeah, you could say Jordan's a killer, but LeBron already beat 10 Hall of Famers. Already.
Yeah, so but he didn't deny those 10 Hall of Famers the rings.
What?
Those 10 Hall of Famers still had those rings.
No. James Harden, Russ, and KD all lost to LeBron. KD got back when he got to the Warriors on some pussy shit. And then fucking
like the Spurs and stuff like that is what I'm meaning. When you got like Tim Duncan, he already had a title and everything before they got to LeBron.
Yeah, because they beat LeBron.
Right.
That was get back for the first time.
No. The San Antonio Spurs first finals, they had David Robinson, they had Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr had his 4th championship in a row with the Spurs. I got
that. But I'm saying Tim Duncan was the only person on that roster. Manu Ginobili wasn't there. He was still Argentina, and fucking Tony Parker was still in France. They came when LeBron first played him in 2006. That's when they won. They won the first time beating LeBron. Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili first ring was against LeBron.
Right.
Then they fucking went on the stretch and they was winning and shit, but they were losing. They was winning 60-plus games, but then losing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The playoffs were like Kobe and shit. And then they next ring was against LeBron.
Yeah.
No, they won. They won before that.
Yeah.
They won before that. And then they came and played LeBron again. So they had 2 already. Duncan had 3. So that's what I'm saying. Then LeBron fucking beat them the first time, and then they fucking won the second time.
Yeah.
And then that's when the fucking Heat broke up. So I'm trying to tell you, like, yeah, they're nice, they're all that shit, but at the same time, bro, LeBron needs to get his respect because people really forgetting the teams he had to play and the teams he beat. Like, yes, he's put together all that shit, and they give Chris Bosh way too much fucking credit because as soon as he got to Miami, he turned to a whole bitch. I promise you. I hate Chris Bosh.
I give LeBron credit as being one of the best players to ever play in the NBA. But I do not compare him to Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan is on a pedestal all by himself.
Yeah, I don't compare him to Jordan either. Like, I will put him against other players that play similar game as him. Like, when they say Larry Bird, close. They say Magic Johnson, closer. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like LeBron played more like Magic and shit like that. Like, even though LeBron plays the point now in the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, time to time, but it's like he plays more like Magic. Magic can go get them points and he'll get your assists and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what LeBron did. And he'll go get rebounds. LeBron plays multiple positions too. So I would compare him more to Magic than Jordan. So I wouldn't, I agree with you on that. Like, don't compare him to Jordan. They're not the same players. You get what I'm saying? I agree with you. That's not my argument. My argument is the way they talk about LeBron's like, oh, he's this, not like, no. Like, some very tough teams in those eras. Jordan went against harder teams because they was right on the fucking court. Like, people forget that the 76ers and the fucking Celtics used to fight all the time. Like, during that time period, they used to fist fight. The fucking Knicks used to fight everybody. Like it's not comparable because those teams during that era used to fight. Like, when LeBron got in the league, they weren't fighting like that. They was trying to fucking become more of a family organization. They was trying to get more kids there because ain't nobody gonna sit here and bring. Matter of fact, just say it like this: that brawl in the palace, the Mouse in the Palace, Mouse in the Palace wouldn't, like, that was the last time that the NBA want to see any kind of shit like that. You get what I'm saying?
Leave
So
your
that's
kids
why.
at home, then, goddamn it.
Huh?
So leave your kids at home, then, goddamn it.
See what I'm saying? I mean, this isn't football, but that's basically what they're trying to say. So that's why when the Lakers and the fucking Houston shit just happened not too long ago, that's why they cracked down like that. What was, like 2-3 years ago? They cracked down like that. So that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. It's like, bro, like, LeBron is a subject of, he's a victim of his era. Granted, he put a lot of hate on him because he's doing this crying and whining and shit, which I agree. You got to get that. You got to get the fucking scrutiny for whining and shit. But at the same time, like, nah, like, he needs more credit. He deserves more credit than what he's getting because how he's performed, the teams he played against by himself. Like, he had to play these teams by himself. Like, who expects LeBron by himself with the coach he had to beat Greg Popovich and the fucking big three Spurs? Nobody.
Nobody.
Like, nobody picked the Spurs to lose against LeBron in 06, 07. Nobody. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, you got to understand, like, he just been a victim of his circumstance. A victim of circumstance.
Victim of era and everything, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's more what it was. He's going against big threes. Like, the Celtics put their shit together to stop Bron. They saw what was about to happen. So that's why when Paul Pierce is doing his fucking hating and shit, he needs to realize what he did to get Kevin Garnett. He needs to realize he had to go get Ray Allen, and they drafted Rondo, fucker. Like, you drafted Rondo for a reason. You got Rondo during that time because you guys were ass before you constructed this big three.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave the rest of the debate for everyone else to decide. But as of today, thank you guys for joining us on the episode today. I think Kay thinks he won the argument, but we'll see. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, you see it at the bottom of my name here. Alpha PvP, the Jaffos AP, the Twitter profile is right there. Go to Grenade Bros Productions on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all those. You get to check us out on everything. Facebook Live, we're up on there every time we go on the episode. So if you guys want to join us before we actually get into the full episode to see some of the shenanigans we fucking talk about sometimes behind the scenes, by all means, join us. But until then, next week, we will see you guys. For myself, JP, for Country K, whose face has now disappeared into the Jaffos.
Yeah.
But you see that?
That shit is
So for myself,
here.
for Country K, for EA Rocco right underneath us. We will see you guys next week. Later.
Peace.
Later.